Happy Friday, everyone. Today I thought I'd talk around how to pay your home loan off quicker. So the first part you need to start with is sitting down and documenting a budget. You need to be very clear in relation to your fixed costs and your variable costs. So your fixed, for example, will be your electricity bill, your mobile phone, even your internet are fixed costs, including your mortgage. It's very important to make sure you know what those costs are. The variable costs are the discretionary ones. It might mean that you're going out on the weekend or getting takeaway food, or it might even be on a Friday night you get pizza every Friday. It's important to make sure you understand what your discretionary variable costs are on a month. Once you've worked through that, you need to then work through what surplus funds you may or may not have. In relation to paying off your loan quicker, the obvious one is making extra repayments. If you make extra repayments on your mortgage, you get charged interest on your mortgage daily, but at the end of the month, it'll charge you the full amount of interest. Now, one tip in relation to that is if you pay off your mortgage weekly, it will reduce the amount of interest that you would have gotten charged over the entire month. And that's just a basic way of doing it. But the better structure is setting up a offset account in relation to making sure there are no additional fees, that your rate on your loan has not been impacted, and some lenders now do that, but also having a 44 or 55 day fee-free credit card is very important. Now, yes, credit cards are bad, but they're bad only if you don't pay them back to zero at the end of each month. And this is where I come back to budgeting. If you are budgeting and you know that you have the funds at the end of the month to pay it back to zero, you may as well use another lender's funds to pay down and make sure your money stays in your account for that entire month. With an offset account, you need to understand that any money sitting in that offsets the amount that your mortgage is going to get calculated on every single day of that month. And if you can reduce the amount of your principal and interest repayment, so you're reducing the interest portion of your principal and interest repayment, you will also pay your mortgage down quicker. If that makes sense, that's awesome. If not, you can jump on our website, myexpert.com.au. We do have plenty of calculators on there to play around with and get an idea of what it would take to pay your loan down in maybe 16 years, 18 years. It can show you how to do that. So that's another tip as well. Have a great weekend.